Hello my friends, and welcome to MB Shoedoc Review Series, where we will explore the world of quality shoes for men. We will cover general shoe care and knowledge, review the brands you love, and introduce you to brands that you've never heard of. So get yourself ready, and let's dive right into today's unboxing video. Hello my friends, excited to bring you a new unboxing today. So this is a pretty new brand out of China, Yearn shoes. So the story with these is the founder, Phoenix Fu, was the founder. He was inspired by the Northampton shoes made in England, and he wanted to bring back some of their craftsmanship, and he wanted to bring it back to China and showcase what China is able to do. So he partnered with Jai Zhang, a shoemaker, and Tim Liu, who was kind of a stylish gentleman friend of his. And so three of them came together to form this brand Yearn. So this model, this is OXF. I don't know if that stands for Oxford, it might, but the OXF 719. So this is a hole cut Oxford. This is part of their patina line, and it's on their square lash, the Y07. Now this is a hand lasted, hand welted. They say that the outsole is fully stitched by hand for $3.99, so that is pretty unheard of, to get hand lasted, hand welted, hand stitched sole for $3.99. So let's take a look at these. I'm pretty excited about this one. So, first thing I'll kind of point out, the box feels nice. It's a pretty sturdy box. Some people don't really care about that. I don't too much, but I do notice when a box is a little bit more sturdy or when a box feels a little cheaper than average. This feels like a pretty nice box. I'll also point out these shoe bags. This is pretty cool. I've not seen anything quite like this herringbone pattern. I mean, this feels like, suiting material. It's almost, trousers or a sport coat, something like that. Herringbone pattern. So really pretty cool bags, I would say. Alright, so yeah, really cool shoe bags. Let's get these untied, take one out. Oh wow, that is quite beautiful. So look at this. This is a reverse patina, so that's where it's lighter on the toe, kind of lighter on the bottom, and it fades to darker. Really love this reverse patina. You can see a little bit lighter on around the eyelets too. Beautiful color on this. Fairly aggressive shape to this too. Just look at that kind of aggressive angle to this, and really cool how flat it remains through this section. Makes it really look pretty sharp there. And let's take a look at the underside here too. So this is a closed channel sole to where you don't see any the trench or the stitches, but it is a hand welted, so that's more like a Goodyear welted type of construction, but done by hand. So even a step above your Goodyear welted. It's got the brass in the nail that kind of helps to keep the wear down just a little bit. Somewhat decorative, but they do have a function too. Kind of a soft bevel here to the waist, not too pronounced, but there's definitely a little bit of a shape there. Just noticing this heel stack, how closely fitted that is to the leather upper, so not much of a space there. And it even has just a subtle little taper too, so it's not a completely squared heel, but I wouldn't call it a Cuban heel either, but it's got this nice little bit of a soft taper. take a look at the insole here. Yearn Shoemaker here. Feels nice, a nice padding on the insole. The leather on the lining feels really nice as well. Looking at the stitch density on the uppers, pretty high stitch density on these. Really looks clean. The stitching on the heel, again, looks really clean. Nice high stitch density. Looking at the stitch density on the welt here, you know, looks fairly high there too. Maybe not the highest I've ever seen, but I'd say a little higher stitch density than like an Allen Edmonds. Really love this shape, how this cuts in, again, pretty aggressively right through here. So pretty narrow waist, not quite as narrow as TLB Artista, but narrower than most other shoes. So really love that shape, how this cuts in here. Really nice, very elegant. Let's get the other shoe out too. Yeah, really beautiful shoes. I am impressed with these, again, for the price, $3.99. With all the handwork that goes into it, I think that's a fantastic deal. I do not see any flaws in these at all. I mean, they look great right out of the box. I'm going to add a little bit more shine to them. Try to take them, elevate them another step up. But these are beautiful. Beautiful hole cut design. And really just, you know, it's very dynamic last shape. I mean, there's a lot going on with this shape, with these curves and these angles. It's pretty elegant and, you know, modern and a little bit of aggressiveness to the shape as well. I think it's really cool, really sharp looking shoes. And again, I really don't see any kind of flaw anywhere in them. The leather feels nice. It feels like a high quality leather. So let's get a little shine on these. First thing, I'm going to just give them a little light brushing here. They are clean, but you know, you get a little bit of lint, a little bit of dust just from the shoe bags. Just make sure to get all that off here before we start adding some wax to them. And I'm going to shine these up. I'm going to use my pure polish here, using this high shine wax. So this is a fairly dry and kind of a hard wax here. So I'm going to use this. It's neutral. And really just going to build up some base layers on the toe here. And a little bit on the heel as well. And so this is going to be the first step. So I'm going to do multiple layers like this. Just trying to build up a nice base. Again, we're needing the wax to get built up, fill in all the pores and get built up above the level of the pores here before it's going to really shine. These have sat here for a little while, letting that wax kind of harden. So now I'm going to introduce a cloth here, a water dispenser. So just give this a couple little taps here, get the cloth just damp, and you know, I'm rubbing the wax a few times, but this wax is pretty hard, so it's not like I'm getting a whole lot on the cloth here. Taking a single drip of water, and we're going to buff some of these layers that we've added. Now, since I've not worn these before, I don't know where it's going to crease at. If I had to guess, somewhere, you know, around here, where that there's kind of a little bit of an arc here to the toe shape. I think that's most likely place that it would crease a little bit behind that. I imagine the toe is fairly reinforced in front of that line, and so it's not going to crease there. So I don't want to bring up the shine too far past that. Really, I'm kind of following along the patina a little bit And gonna stick to the lighter areas where that reverse patina is. That's where I really want to shine it up, just on that toe tip, not carrying it into that darker brown too much at all. So again, I'm really just kind of smoothing out those layers that we've already added and adding just a small amount more on top of that. You can definitely tell compared to where we started, it's developing a decent amount of shine. I'm going to continue on with that process a little bit. It's going to take a little while to build up that mirror shine. These didn't seem like they had a whole lot of wax, if any, out of the box. So they left it fairly raw, I would say. Alright, one more look at this absolutely stunning pair from Yearn out of China. Very exciting new brand. Can't wait to try these out. Thanks so much for the opportunity to review these, and I very much look forward to getting them on the feet. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one.